Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you all here today. Welcome, welcome. All right, hang on. I just need a. Oh God. Hang on. Hang on. They can't hear you yet. Hang on. Oh God. No, that's wrong. Wait, there you are. Okay. Hello everyone. I'm joined by with 242. Hang on. There we go. Okay, you can talk now.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I broke it.
There we go.
2 seconds into the stream and it's already broken. Gosh, it's a new record.
Look, it's fine. Oh God, I forgot to do it all. Hang on. It's all good. It's fine. Everything is fine. So, hello.
Hello. I see you got all this fancy new art.
I know. Look at me go. Look at me go.
Was this Jensen?
Yes, it was a Jensen.
Yeah, sounds right. Yeah, he has my intro for my videos as well. But mine's not nearly as long as yours.
Well, that's like just the exclusive like live stream one that I have going on. Like, my other one was made by Ram. Way back in the day. I'm gonna see.
Which I think CT got hers done by the same person?
Yep, same person. Yep. Alright, let's see. I know there were some messages that were in the chat from before, but like when I loaded the chat this morning, they're gone. So, hello, I hope you guys come back. But yeah, hello, Richard, one of my beloved channel members. It is good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Crazy cat lady. Oh no, you're lurking. Oh no. Hello, my lovely guest, 242. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Evil Outcast. Hello, it's good to see you again too. And yes, Richard, you are early this time. My streams are never chaotic, Richard.
I'm the one that said I'll be on the chaos that is the stream.
Hello, Curtis. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And hello, Teddy. Welcome, welcome.
Apparently he walked in and just swore, so that's great.
Guys, remember, no swearing for the first 10 minutes. Because...
Well, as long as we don't verbally say it.
No,
they can do whatever they want in the chat.
No, actually, though. Like...
The chat will show up on your stream?
No, but like, YouTube checks it, and also, like, if I ever do have it, I don't want people,
Nah, fair. YouTube is weird like that. It's like, you want to check because you have all the control over your live chat in any way, shape, or form. Yep.
Yeah,
I have superpowers.
Yeah, but like, it's... What happens if someone doesn't have, What happens if someone doesn't have mods? Yeah, like, and it's like, or they're being, like, raided or something. You know, they don't think of that.
No, they don't. They don't.
Hello, random black guy. Welcome, welcome. I believe it's your first time here. So,
welcome to the chaos. I mean, the stream.
Bit of both. A little from column A, a little from column B.
And somehow some from column C. We didn't have a column C, but it somehow got in here. Sorry.
Alrighties. So, you were last on the stream back in... I don't know, but like last time I looked, I think it was about 2 years ago.
I think so. It's been a while.
It has. So, what have you been doing? In the meantime,
losing my marbles. Putting out so much content, I don't know how to deal with myself anymore.
Wow.
I have over 1,000 videos on my channel.
That's more than I do.
Well, it's because of the shorts.
Oh, yeah,
all
the shorts
add up, which now have their own channel because of reasons. Which is a new channel, 242 Read Shorts. You should check it out. It's a new one.
That's a good idea. Yeah, shorts, YouTube really push shorts on creators, but it's not good for the type of content we do.
No, it's not. And basically the numbers are in. If you do shorts and long form on the same channel, your long form pays for it in the end. And it sucks.
Yeah.
Which is why shorts now have their own channel.
Damn.
Literally started it this week. Like,
Okay.
it's brand new.
Ooh. Do you want to post a linky Lou in the chat?
Yes, because I actually can, because I am one of your rare mods.
You've been crowned with a wrench.
I have been thrown a wrench.
Indeed, indeed. All hail the mods. Hello,
Well, every time I go to
oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, every time I go to a stream that is not, I'm not blue, I'm always like, what's wrong here?
Sippy sip. Everyone else have a sippy sip. If I must sippy sip, so must everyone else. So guys, I do have questions set up for 242, but no, chat, you are welcome to ask 242 some questions. You can get some of those rolling. I didn't mean for that. I didn't mean for that evil laugh at the end. Let's see. What questions do I have? I'm big organized. Wait, I was doing like several things at once.
That's fair.
Yep.
I mean, just before this, I was doing a bunch of things too, so I just try to focus solely on streaming when I stream, because I'm easily distracted.
You know what? Same. But that's part of the fun, right? Let's see. So, what was or is your favorite story that you've done on your channel so far?
Okay, for a series, it's definitely going to be I search for things other people are too afraid to search for. One, I love the title of it. Two, he's a really good writer. He does a really good, and he does lots of characters. Even though I had to have a sit-down conversation with him going, okay, you didn't put the right people here. We need to go through this so I make sure I have my head around. He's like, you are right. That is this person and that is this person. So one of the few times where I actually got to sit down with the writer and actually talk to him about his story. So that was nice too. That series, I'm at part 4 to narrate next once he has it out. So it's a smaller series so far, but it's really good. He's a really good writer. For one time... I'd have to look in my spreadsheet. Hold on.
Ooh.
You know Raven.
Oh,
Raven.
Yeah.
Raven made me get a spreadsheet, and it's been saving my life ever since.
Raven is so incredibly organized. The things that he taught me has really helped me out so much.
Same. He saw one time my folders and went, "Oh, okay, 242, stop. We're organizing your folders first, okay?"
Nice.
My most recent one that I really enjoyed, and he's doing part 2 actually, is there is a door in my mom's basement that shouldn't exist, and it's really cool. That one was really, really good.
Ooh, nice.
Yes. And I actually had like this whole like the only problem I have with it is the fact that you didn't find out what's behind the door, this specific door. And he's like, that's going out in part 2. I'm like, this is why I said it might be a reason at the end. So that was really good. But I read so many and it's hard to pick. Like true stories I never want to pick because those are people's stories and a lot of them are not good ones. So it's just like I like reading them, but I will not pick out my favorite because that's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, like, you know, because you do more, like, true type stories, while I do more fiction, so, like, it's kind of like, which traumatic event in someone's life is the best? I get you.
I've read a lot of really interesting ones, and, like I've said many times whenever I narrate, especially those, like, creepy encounters, like, trust your gut. Be loud, be rude, do whatever you need to, and never let them take you to a second location. You're less likely to be able to get away if they take you to a second location. And I'm going to read you scary stories. I'm going to give you tips on how to get out of those so you can tell your scary story in the end.
Yeah, like some of them you listen to, like, you read, and one of them, they were just there talking about, like, what, like, their really cool, like, outfit that they were wearing. I'm like, I mean, okay, this isn't really relevant to the story, I guess, but...
I had on this really nice pink dress, It had a little frill at the end, and I picked out like the perfect necklace. It wasn't too chunky, but it was just a little chunky. And then I had these perfect like little dangly earrings that had like little feathers on. Like going into the just like, okay, go on. And then a guy came up behind me. I was like, okay, but what did the dress have to do with that? You were just flexing about that really pretty dress and you that you looked really good, were you? That's what's really going on here. We both know it.
So, EO was being cheeky and asking you what the meaning of life is, and we know the answer to this.
It's the meaning. What's the specific quote? Meaning to life.
Meaning of life.
Meaning of life, the universe, and everything. 42. Raven is so mad that I also have never read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh my.
I watched the movies. I watched the movie, and I really enjoyed that. I should sit down and read it. But the problem is, which one do I read? Because he redid a few times before he passed away.
Oh. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
he rewrote it a few times. Apparently, the best one from the research I did was this. He did a radio collab with I think BBC, and that one he said is the best one that he wrote, and that one is the truest from what I remember.
Okay. So,
well, of random knowledge.
Ooh, Noetic is lurking. Lurkers are more than welcome. Lurky.
And welcome, Duchess of Darkness.
Duchess! Hello, Duchess! It's good to see you. Good to see your lovely face. Hello, Hussafel. Hussafel is cleaning while listening in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
At least you had a way of pronouncing that. I was like, I'm
Just leave
not
it
gonna
to
touch
Lady,
that.
and Lady can do it first. If Lady,
yeah, exactly.
We're just gonna hope Lady gets it right.
Better than me. I'd be like, "Hi, Y, how are you doing?" So just.
Okay. What made you decide to get into narrations and your genre?
So I originally did not do scary stories, weirdly enough. Actually, the first thing I ever did on YouTube was gaming, which was not a good thing. I'm not a huge gamer. I enjoy games. I could not do that for the recording. I get bored too quick. I don't finish games, so I'm not a good gamer. So I actually started narrating like normal Reddit stories, as I call them, which is like the I was gonna say the ones I'm reading now. Revenge, malicious compliance, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But I always loved the horror stuff. So the original theme, which the theme is still day and night, but the day was originally those true stories from malicious compliance and all that, and the night was the scary stories. And then once I got into the horror narration community, I saw that there's actually a community here, and there was nothing for the Reddit, like the other Reddit part of it. And I went, no, I'm good. I want to do collabs, and I want to like get to know people better, and I'm also just let this part go, and then just do true and fictional stories, and then I haven't looked back since. I truly love. The only one I think I miss is the malicious compliance, because I freaking love reading those. I just love watching people be compliant.
I get you. I get you. Hey Rooster, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, it's I have noticed that those sort of Reddit forums tend to have more of the TTS type channels doing them, rather than like, you know, actual
narrators.
Yeah, like you know, quality content. Shots fired.
The rapid put out, not the actual handcrafted that we have to do. A lot of people don't realize how hard it is to narrate. It is not easy. I would love to give a robot to do it, but then it wouldn't have heart and soul, which is the whole point of narrating.
Exactly. And if things don't have heart and soul, like, you know, what's the point? Sort of a thing, you know?
Yeah. I remember before I started narrating, I ran into TTSs and I went, what is this garbage? Give me a human. And to this day, like when I watch like shorts and stuff, and there'll be like a TTS basically, an AI voice, I'm like, could we get like real voices, please? Like, or don't give me any voices. Just one or the other, please. Because it's so annoying. I'm like, you're not even doing the content. You're just sitting there typing on your computer and
No,
doing
but they're not
nothing.
even typing it in. They're like copy pasting it.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's just so boring and annoying, and I hate it.
Same. Same.
And most of them are thieves. They don't ask permission. They just take the stories and just start doing it, which is really disheartening for a lot of writers.
Yeah, a lot of writers now have, because they become so frustrated with dealing with that whole process, some of them don't even say, hey, remove my story. They'll just go straight in DMCA right away. Just know,
Yep.
like, they just don't care anymore.
Well, and it's fair, because
Yep.
at this point, especially with its TTS, you know there's someone behind it who doesn't care normally.
Yeah.
But I've Two Sentence Horrors, that subreddit is one of the worst they're attacked, and it's one I'm like the most in the community of. And just watching them, like, I'm trying, but like TikTok's not doing anything, and it's just like, because you know I have tried to write 2 sentences, and it's a lot harder than people think. Just to get everything across in two.
I did a couple of them. When I did shorts and I have them on my TikTok, and it's just, oh, I keep wanting to talk. But I was like, okay, and what else? Come on, let's roll. Let's get this going. And it just doesn't happen.
A lot of writers I know also will do like a 2 sentence of a long story that they wrote. So they'll kind of like sum up the story a little bit, and they're like, if you want to read more, I have a full length story as well that you can check out. And it's a great way of getting people to read that story too.
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah, there's a lot of cross promotion that you can do, and I've noticed with a lot of those like writing communities in Reddit, they're very welcoming, and when you have problems, they're normally more than willing to help out with their writers and stuff in there, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
Tippy tappy, tappy tappy.
I forgot to like post it on Twitter. Oh my god.
You mean X? Which is fine.
Sorry, I had to sneeze and I didn't want to deafen everyone. Like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, sorry.
All good.
I didn't realize my typing was so loud. Oh my god, no. Discreet typing beats it up. What else? Alright, more questions. Chat, feel free to ask questions as well. What do you mean punishing EO? That doesn't sound like me. My typing is like a gentle lover's caress. oh, here's a big one. I'm putting you in a... I'm just like bring out like no more soft, nice questions. We're getting into the dark and the dim.
Okay. Well,
what have
just posted.
You're like, you sounded like concerned for a split second. You're like,
posted it on Twitter. Okay.
Is there anything you've learned in these past 2 years from when we, last spoke? I mean, we spoke in between. You know what I mean?
I've learned so many things.
We want to hear them.
Be careful where you advertise.
Oh.
Yep, learned that the hard way.
I feel like that has a story. Are you willing to share?
So, yeah, so you see how I had that major growth on YouTube the last month. I made the mistake of advertising in India and got a bunch of bots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I learned the hard way, and that was disheartening because that's not what I was looking for. I wasn't looking for subs. I was looking for more people to come to my videos and watch them. Literally, actually, what I was looking for was just more interaction, more people to actually see, just get more actual eyes on my channel. And that's really what I wanted. I didn't want the views. I wanted people who actually wanted to watch my stuff, and that's not what I got. So it was disheartening for that. So I learned that the hard way. Take your time when you're narrating. If you don't like something, just redo it again. But also be lenient on yourself as well. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be what you like. That one's taking me a long time to do, though, because I have taken over 8 hours to narrate a half-an-hour story before.
I get you.
Because I was being so harsh on myself.
Yeah, like, narrators hear things I've noticed that, like, other people don't. And, I was redoing a line one time, and my mom was like, why do you keep doing that again? I'm like, can't you hear the click? And she's like, no. And I'm like, the click right here, can't you? It's like, no. I'm like, what do you mean you can't hear? But like,
I can hear the click. It's
like,
there.
Mom,
Just
there's...
trust me.
I'm like, this mad crazy woman was like, there's a click in my voice. I must get rid of it.
You're also the mic I noticed does pick up clicks more than our ears do as well.
That is true. That is very, very true.
So especially the closer that you are as well. So oh, someone's doing the we got snow here. More snow than we got the whole winter. So someone's just pushing the snow off the stuff so I was like, what is that sound? That's someone's scraping the snow off.
It's fine. It's just an axe murderer. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh yeah. Weirdly enough, I had the weirdest friggin' nightmare one time where I sit in my bedroom to narrate and record and all that jazz. And we never have the window open. It's always blocked off. But I remember my dream, the window was like there was no drapes there, and I turned around and there's just a guy standing at the window with one of those like purge masks on, staring at me.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the hell is this? And I couldn't move, I couldn't talk. I finally was able to scream, and I screamed in real life and woke the whole house.
Damn.
Which is like the first time that's ever happened in my life. I don't normally get like that with my horror. I was just like, maybe I'm reading too much horror. Nah.
You'll be fine. It builds character, all right? Like, it's fine.
Exactly. I now have a really interesting story.
Let's. I feel like I've missed.
Someone's cleaning their bathroom while they're listening to us.
I've read that. How do you handle writer's block when it happens?
That'd be more for you. You read more than I do.
I mean, I just keep writing. I either charge through or another story gets worked on until that one gets writer's block, and then I move on to another one.
Fair. That's a great way of doing it, actually, from what I've heard. Because your mind subconsciously works on the other story while you're working. Like, they say that if you are having you have a problem, you can't solve it, to actually go to bed. Because while you're sleeping, your brain will keep working on the problem for you. Same thing with when you're writing, right? Your brain will work on the other story, but will also work on that block for you, too.
Why do you think I have so many naps?
I will have a mini nap, and my brain can work on it while I get some shut-eye.
See, it's true. Like, it's also really good when you're studying to have like little power naps halfway.
Yep. Well, and it helps your brain take that from its short-term memory to your long-term, because that's when it happens, is when you sleep. So
exactly,
it's a great way of doing it.
Big brain energy, big naps.
I haven't written a story in probably 2 or 3 years now. I haven't had the time. And that's the problem. And I haven't had an idea recently that really got me. So I should probably try to write again, but it won't be for a little bit. Going for walks apparently help.
Ooh.
Curtis. Yeah. I was going to say Udo. It's like, no, it's the second word.
Yeah, like, it's like I've heard going out in the sun helps. I'm like, ugh.
Burning. It's stepping away. Basically, it's same thing when I get when I'm narrating a story and I get like that one sentence or paragraph is just getting me and I can't get through it. I will get up, go get water, go pee or whatever I need to do, and then I'll come back and sit down. And normally when I sit down that second time, I can finally get that sentence out.
Look, I'm a big advocate for naps. Constant. If in doubt, have a nap.
Nap. You're cranky? Have a nap. You're slightly hungry? Have a nap. Your dog is pissing you off? Have a nap.
Seriously, naps would cure so many issues. Like, you know, war about to break out. Everyone just go take a nap. Everything's bad. Pre-nap. Have a nappy nap. We'll all be fine.
Call him a nappy nap, then come back and see if you're still cranky. If you're still cranky, eat, and then see if you're still cranky. And if you are boiling, you're cranky. Yeah.
To be fair, like if I'm hangry and I haven't had a nap, the world can burn for like it's just like,
fair point.
How dare you, world exist?
I will burn you into ashes. Go take a nap. Okay.
Like, I'm not cranky, and I go back and like get food and I have a nap. I'm like,
okay, I was a little cranky. Okay. Like, with me, it's hunger. I get more when I'm hungry. I get more cranky.
I think that's a natural thing. Like,
it's me. Food.
Like, I'm hungry. So, what are you? I know we're a little in 2024, but it's still relevant. We're still early. What are your 2024 goals for this year?
I already beat one of them, which was to get their 3,000 subscribers this year. So that's done. My stretch goal was 5, so we'll see if we get to that. That was my only real goals. I don't really make like New Year's resolutions or anything because I know I won't stick to them. I basically just like, if I decide to do something, I start it then, because if I push it off, I know that I'll talk myself out of it. If I give my brain time to talk myself out of something, it will talk me out of it, which is how I started narrating. I literally went, I want to narrate. Okay. And I started narrating. Because if I didn't, I would talk myself out of it.
Yeah, that's true. Like, or like if you have like this opportunity, like, hey, it's like someone's there going, hey, you know, does anyone want to play this character? It's like, I remember like when I first, I'm like, yeah, sure. Like I put my hand up, like, it was when I first started too. And the person agreed. I'm like, oh my god, wait, what? No. It was very daunting at the time.
You know, I'm just like, anyone need a voice? I can help.
Exactly.
I have people come to me all the time like, hey, someone pulled out. I need help. I'm like, okay, send me the lines. I'll get it done for you. You're good.
Hell yeah. Speaking of that, we haven't collabed in a little while.
No, we haven't. I should send you lines. And just inform you that you must take part.
I'm down.
You can do the same to me.
Okay. They just walk in with like a rolled up script, like kick your door and like like, I want my lines tomorrow. When I just
it won't be that. I normally give a month for people to give me their lines.
Oh my god, no, that's way too. Like, the thing is, if I make someone like wait a month, I'll forget about the story by then.
Oh no. It's to get it done before you need it in that month. So whenever you get time in that month, because I know so many people have kids and just their life gets in the way, so that they can find it in their time frame that they can do it. I would like it sooner always, but I always just give a month just so everyone has their time.
Oh,
I always like within that week they give it to me, I get it done, unless circumstances. But most of the time you get it the first week you send it to me.
I have 2 different modes when it comes to collabs. I'll either give it to you the next day or like even that day sometimes, if it's a recording day, or like a week or 2 weeks sometimes. It just depends on how the old cookie crumbles.
Poorly and all over everything.
That sounds so good. I'm like, ooh, like, oh. I didn't mean to sound so creepy then. I'm sorry.
Evil Outcast takes naps when he's editing. I get that. Sometimes it can get very daunting. You're just like, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, it's tiring. You're just staring at a screen going,
click.
Audacity is boring to edit in.
Audacity is the easy part for me. It's the video editing part that takes forever. I've got a macro that mostly takes care of Audacity for me.
Okay, that makes sense. But like doing the video stuff for me, that's the fun part. When I used to, especially when I used to do all the visual effects and stuff, I used to love doing that. And now I'm just like, I just do like this little effect to the background image. I'm a busy demon. I don't have time.
That's fair. I'm one of the people that is insane, and just the editing the hard way when it comes to narrations. I have to. Every single story has its own has its own background. The text is on screen, so you can read along. It takes forever, but I do that because I know, like, my husband is hard of hearing when it comes to voices. So I took that into consideration when I did narration. Like, I know people who love stories but have a hard time understanding voices too well. So this way they can read along, and it's actually what was written in the story. So sometimes you can see when I mess up too, if you pay attention.
I mean,
Ah.
yeah, that's true. Like, look, I want to be one of those like organized creators where I, do like the text on the background, but I just don't have the energy. Plus, I always change the script mid, like while I'm recording. Sometimes.
Yes, you have told me that because I was going to do that. And you're like the script, and I went through, and the script was just so different. I was like, no.
Lady, what happened?
No, you warned me. You completely warned me before that. And I was like, well, just let that be. I think I put something going. There was no text for this story or something on the screen.
Like the demon ate the story.
Yeah, something like that.
The
Apparently.
Adams is here, and Laura.
Welcome, Laura.
The
It's been a
mods
long
have
time since I've seen
arrived.
you.
Everyone
The
behave.
wrenches are here.
Hey, Spy Fox. Hello, Spy Fox. Good to see you. So,
Uh,
EO has a question.
mm-hmm.
EO asks, how do you prepare for a narration, and what do you drink to keep the vocals from not being dry?
So, this is taken. I got COVID like the second time, and my voice, it's still not 100%, but it's better than it used to be. I was cracking all the time. Like, I would not be able to narrate. So, I think time finally did it. But I bought these lozenges that help with dry mouth, and they've been helping way more than water has.
Ooh, wait,
Surprisingly.
what are they called?
They are Thera Breath, THERA Breath, for dry mouth. They're just little lozenges. They're mint and orange flavored. And you don't even need to keep them in your mouth that long. You just you need it for a few seconds. And while I even drink water while I have it in my mouth, and then I'll put it off to the side, narrate for a while, get it for a while, and then put it back in, drink some water, and then keep doing that while I narrate. And it's been helping me so much more than it used to. Otherwise, I probably need one.
We're not sponsored by them anymore.
Not sponsored, not affiliated, but I highly recommend if you're narrating and finding that you might be doing lots of clicks and stuff, that maybe try like something to help with dry mouth. It's worked for me. I was quite surprised. I didn't know if it was gonna work, to be honest. I was just testing it. They're not cheap. I got 72 of them, and I had to pay like $10 for them, Canadian, which is a little bit of money, but
that's not too bad. Like I expected when you said you have to pay a lot of money for a month. Oh no, if it's over like $30, like I'm just gonna deal with the dry mouth. Like that's
no, but they were it's just like normal lozenges are like a huge pack of them for $5. So this is like double, but it's specific. But I'm quite happy with how they've been working, and that's my biggest thing is just getting my water, getting either a tea or something cold else to drink, and then just sitting down. That's all I do. Get ready to narrate. I'm bad. I don't do the vocal stretches that you're supposed to.
I don't either.
Yeah,
like, why does my throat hurt?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, and then, but I also like try to ease into it. So I will not go into one that needs some voice acting, that just needs some narrating for a while to help stretch my vocal cords out. So
yeah, that's what like good like collab audio is good for. You know, because it wakes you up without doing the whole long these long nearly hour-long stories. So Richard has a question. How do you handle negative criticism and people who try to dishearten you about your narratives?
I haven't had much. Like, I've had very little anyone negative. I've had the odd person I've had more than I think I've had people thinking I'm AI. I'm like, no one's gonna take my voice for AI. It ain't that good. But it's because of my dyslexia, so some things I do say kind of weird because my brain's just not getting around that word. It's just like, I'll say it in kind of a robotic way, but it's like, I'm just trying to get that word out. It ain't working. I got as close as I can.
It's like, look, you take what you're given and be grateful.
Yeah. Like, no, and I think that's like the last time that was on TikTok. I haven't gotten a negative one on YouTube in a long time now. But yeah, I had one on TikTok where like, oh, you need to change this voice. It sounds drunk and stuff. And I'm like, I haven't touched alcohol in 3 years. How am I sounding drunk? Also, it's my voice. It ain't going anywhere. I would have a new one. I would go for like a really sexy, like smooth voice if I could, but I'm stuck with this one. I'm sorry. It's what was given.
I know. No, I tend to get where is she from? The UK? Because she sounds kind of like an Australian, but not quite. And I think her tongue's too big for her mouth. Does she have a speech impediment? I'm like, shut up, just shut up.
Shut your whore mouth and get out. You get what you get.
You get what you're given and be damn grateful. Yeah, mate. Papa Scares here. He's gonna disappear now. That'll work. I should have just.
Papa Scares. It's been a while since I saw you.
I should have just. I just not answer.
He's like, okay, and now I have.
Yeah, see, look, it's happening.
That's all. Yeah.
Papa,
no, stay. I have stories to tell you.
See, told you, every stream, every single time, that's what he does. Yeah, that's it. Laugh it up.
Well, Papa, how am I supposed to tell you stories if you leave?
See, like, whenever Papa Scares on my stream, like, all my thumbnails look really nice, and then he comes on and they're just like these chaotic messes every single time. Let's see, where was I up to? I got, oop. So Spy Fox has 2 things for you. Thank you for the acknowledgement for the 5-star review a while ago. And sorry for not staying on your streams for more than 2 seconds.
That's all good. At least you stopped by.
Hey, Laura, I see what you're doing. Everyone knows what Papa Scare does when he comes to my stream.
Comes in, he leaves, he just throws the curtain down.
So EO wants to know what they're called again. Might need some for his clip. You might need to type it in the chat so it's for him to find it.
To find what?
Yeah, the lozenges that you talked about.
Oh, yes. I need it on my lap so I can spell it right.
So I had a question, but you've already answered it in a way, and I feel I asked. Wait, have I asked? Is there anything you regret?
Oh God, not starting this sooner.
That's a good one.
I did. Okay, so we're 99% sure I have ADHD. So everything I've ever tried in my whole life, I've always got bored of within a month. It's been 4 years. So I completely started this going, yeah, in a month or 2 I'll get bored of it and probably never do it again. So we didn't spend any money on it at first. But now I'm like, I should have started this like years ago. Like, I actually enjoy doing this. I enjoy narrating and reading stories for people and like bouncing like what the stories are happening and like ideas off of people. Like, I love doing this. I just wish I had realized it sooner.
That makes sense.
What do you regret?
The same. Oh my God, where do I begin?
Being born. The birds outside my house.
Oh my God, those birds and the crickets too. It's just it's an endless battle. But basically,
animals in general.
I really wish that like I had, you know, like you, that I had started this sooner. And then I, you know, tried, you know, writing longer stories and, you know, worked on projects that I really wanted to work on. Also that I was a bit more like focused on work rather than like the community. And don't get me wrong, the community is absolutely amazing. I love the community, but it does have its issues sometimes too.
Every community does, though. I think we have one of the least toxic ones out there, to be honest. It's not perfect. I've heard worse about communities than ours.
Like,
Ours is, again, not
which
perfect.
Which ones?
I can name a bunch of gaming communities for you.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Alright, that's okay. Point taken, but...
Yeah, no, it's not perfect, but for the most part, when a new narrator comes in and has questions, I've noticed a lot of narrators go, okay, let me help you. Like, that's kind of a standard. And same thing when you need collabs and stuff. You normally can find people to help, or if they can't, they can redirect you to someone that can help you as well.
Yeah. That makes sense.
So.
Duchess says, I was recently told I need to sound more feminine and have a softer voice. Duchess, stab them in the eye.
Yes. We both have a knife that you can borrow.
Exactly.
Just make sure you get rid of the blood off of it and the fingerprints, please.
Exactly. No, like, look, if they don't like your voice, they can always find someone else, and I personally think you have an amazing voice, and what I say matters most. So,
I can say she has a really good voice, too. She's got a very commanding one, definitely. Like, I had her in a role where she was playing a part of, like, a librarian, and I was like, yeah, this role was perfect for that voice and for her personality. It's just perfect. So, it's a great voice.
I've noticed that with people, like I tend to be very selective about who I pick for certain roles, not in a necessarily bad ways, because I never want to potentially give someone a role that they might not be comfortable with or not be able to perform in, if that makes sense. I want everyone to shine. Like, plus it's on my channel, so like, you know, I want it to do well, but like, I never want to make someone look bad.
Yeah, no, and I mean, even for like movies and stuff, they do cast for certain roles with certain looks and certain voices in mind too. So I mean, it is a thing you're supposed to do. I'm just really bad. I won't lie, I'm pretty bad. When I have people that I work with more than once and I know what their voices are, I can be more picky. I should be doing more digging before I bring people in sometimes, but I'm also a workaholic and doing 50 million other things.
That makes sense. Sorry, I got distracted.
It's all good. And Laura's like, has it been that long? Yes, it has been 4 years. 4 years as of May. It'll be 4 years.
Wait, it has... Oh my god, it has too.
Yep. Damn. Yep, we've been doing this for 4 years, girl. We're old.
I started in 2019. Late 2019. Still.
Which means you're going on to 5. You're at 4, you're going on to 5.
Oh.
I started in 2020. But mine had nothing to do with COVID. Mine had to do with, I literally was working, going home, and just sleeping. I wasn't really doing anything. So I started to just like think of what I wanted to do that was for me, and this is what I decided was for me. Now I get home, narrate, edit, do whatever I need to, and then go to bed.
It's just an endless cycle.
But at least I actually enjoy doing this. I was hating my job at the end. Stupid jobs. Why won't people just pay me money to do nothing?
Like millions of dollars. Like, wonderful.
Yes, just keep giving me the money. It's all good. I'll keep giving you my voice. It's all good.
Sorry.
We were...
EO says, all your voices are perfect. Fight you. Or fight.
Yeah, he'll fight you.
Not fight you, but like fight EO.
He'll fight people. He'll fight people over it. Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
100%. He's got roasted for his voice apparently, and his voice is really good. He's got if you need someone that's like more commanding, he's definitely got the right voice for it. 100%. He also can do other roles as well. I've had him quite a few times as well in my stories. Video stories.
Richard asks, what do you suggest? First starting with a short and then going on for a long narrative?
Yes. So I would start with 15 minutes and see how long it takes you to do that. Over trying to do a half an hour, 45 minutes, especially if you're someone who's not comfortable reading out loud, you're going to want to start shorter to work into your longer. And I know people who can do hour-long videos with no problem. I am never going to be one of them because I have to fight my dyslexia so much. But I think I've done 1 hour. I've done a 45-minute video, and I was very proud of myself for that one. Oh. Anything over half an hour makes me proud.
I did like a 2 hour, 3 hour one. It took me days.
Oh, holy cow! Yeah.
It was just like just after every paragraph, I'm
like, don't lose it. Don't you friggin' glitch on me. I will end you, computer, and everything you love.
Like, why do I do this? Why do I hurt myself this way?
Yeah.
No, I'm really happy about it though.
I don't know if, do you have a schedule for when you upload? Or do you just upload when you can? Okay,
I do generally like when I have a video ready to go. It's I've fallen behind again because I'm feeling a bit sick.
And your personal health always comes before YouTube.
I know.
Personal life before YouTube. That's the rules.
No, work harder. You're sick. How about you just not be? No, this is just it with everyone else. I'm like, no, you must look after yourself. Your well-being comes first. All that, but with me, get back to work.
Get back to work. You're just being lazy. But my voice is kind of in. I'm like not feeling. Well, it's just an excuse you're using for yourself. She's like, you're my own brain. Shut up. You know we're not well.
Yeah, it's worse. I'm sick too. It's like, oh, you're sick. Well, other people aren't sick. What the hell are you saying to me, brain?
Brain, could you shh? It's okay. We can take the time off. People will understand.
And then you get a comment. It's like, where's your next video? How dare you?
That's why you just use your community tab. Like, hey guys, the video had to get pushed back. I'm not feeling 100%. I promise it'll be up shortly. I
don't say anything in. I just be like, here it is.
Smart.
Here's a compilation.
Yeah, that actually works too.
Yeah, because I do the rain sound ones.
Yeah, the ones for sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get my sleep ones into my videos. Or into my.
I don't know. Like, some people seem to like them, but other people are like, you just had these stories. What are you doing?
Well, and I tell people, like, if anyone ever complains, like, I already heard this story, I'm like, yes, but this one is specifically made to help you sleep. Like, I put natural sounds behind it. I've upped the sound. I've upped the rain sounds, and I've also like darkened screens and stuff. So it's a completely different, and there's no text on screen. So it's a different format. And if anyone ever said that, you were listening, I'm like, yeah. But this one's formatted to help you sleep. The other one's more for when you're studying or active listening or whatever you want to do. That's what that one's for. This one is, I literally want you to fall asleep in the end. I don't want you to hear the whole thing.
Yeah, like no, I'm like, I want you to sit and to listen to every single part of this story. Every single one of these. Listen in. I'm not that bad, I swear. People are like, wow.
Sit there and listen to it and like it.
You will enjoy it and you will like the video. And leave a comment. No, Duchess says, Duchess says, thank you very much, both of you. I really enjoy listening to both of you. You both are really favorites of mine. You both have great personalities. You're so damn sweet, Duchess. So damn sweet. Wait, what?
I was like, I have a personality? Since when? I'm just kidding.
Good.
Excuse me, I need to go find my insulin shot. That was too sweet.
Uh, uh. But yes, I agree, Laura. Reading and narrating are not the same thing. They're very different.
No, they're 100% different. 100% different. Reading is the guy walked into the bar and he was lost. Or the guy walked into the bar and he was lost. He didn't know where anything was. Different.
How has your narration voice changed, like, since you first started?
I don't think it's changed all that much.
Mine has.
I don't think it.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think it has. I don't know. I know I can't do everything I used to be able to do. My voice has like my vocal cords have changed a little bit since, but
We've gotten older.
Shh, I'm still 5. Oh,
You're like, now listen here.
now listen here. It's been 4 years, but I haven't aged a day.
No, like, seriously, like, I think it was also before, because, like, I was trying to not be loud. Like, I'm like, I don't want to wake people up in the house. Now I'm like, we were being charged at. I just don't care anymore. Like, they wake up. They wake up. I'm pretty sure my neighbors think I'm on here.
Actually, weirdly enough, my neighbors don't even, like, we now own this house, but we were renting it, and more than once our landlords have had the neighbors going, "Are you sure you have people living there? Because they are so quiet." While I'm narrating and doing like scary, spooky things. So my neighbors don't hear me.
Oh, damn. I wish mine did. So, like, I have rough bogan neighbors in some like in some of the houses. So every so often, like, I'll hear like, "How's it going?" Like, literally like the stereotype. I'm like, and it's usually like when I'm like typing and having this like playful arguments, like, Australia's not like this, I swear. It's like, "How's it going?" Yeah. It's like,
Shrimp on the bob.
no one in Australia says shrimp.
No, I know. There was some advertisement that came out about like going to Australia, and it was in that advertisement, you want to put a shrimp on the Barbie. But I don't know Australians actually say that, which makes it more funny to me. I don't know why they added it to the advertisement that did what's the thing?
I don't know why, but I'm just gonna be like,
we're not like that. Oh, hey, right? How you doing? Just like, hey, shut up! You're not making my
point. Richard asked, have you ever had days where you just don't want to narrate? How do you cope with that?
Yes, I have had many days where I didn't want to do that. So I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I didn't want to do anything. I barely got myself out of bed, but I just grabbed my water, grabbed my drinks, and sat down. But I let other things go because I didn't want to do anything that day. So that day I didn't cook dinner and I didn't do dishes. But I just told the house that I wasn't feeling up to doing anything else, so they knew. It's picking your battles, because I've more than once said this. I do have depression, so I have my down days. So it's picking what thing you want to battle with that day, and like so people who have chronic pain and stuff will say they have spoons, and it works with depression too. You only have so many spoons, so getting out of bed might be one day it might be 1 spoon. The next day it might be 3 spoons. So, and you even have less spoons that day. So you pick where you're going to put your spoons. So you go, okay, I really want to take a shower. That's going to take a spoon. Okay, I really want to narrate. That's going to take 4 spoons. Well, I don't really have any spoons left. So we're just going to let the other stuff go. It's picking where you want to put your energy.
Same. I do that too. Like, I've got like chronic issues that flare up. And sometimes I can't do anything. Like, if I get a migraine cycle that starts up, I can't do anything.
Nope, you can't look at lights. You can't hear things. Like, you just want the world to just poof. Like, I get migraines too, and they are anyone who doesn't get them doesn't get it. It's like a headache times 20.
Mm.
Everything sucks. Sound,
Everything.
light,
And
thinking. Ugh.
like it's also just the amount of pain you're in.
Mhm.
And like every
Yep.
sense is heightened at the same time. It's a
Yep.
mess. So
Yep.
I try to be nice to
You're
myself during that period.
Oh yeah, so it's working with your body and not against it. Your body is going to dictate things, sadly. So if you can't get out of bed, you can't get out of bed. You don't have any spoons. And the biggest thing is self-care. Whatever you need to do for your self-care when you're like that. So if that, for me, taking a bath actually gets me back spoons. So if I go and take a bath, I feel better about a lot of things. So and having like even just ordering in a meal that comforts you can help too, just to make you feel better. Whatever you need to just kind of cope for a little bit. Highly recommend. Taking care of yourself is very important.
I like how we're both like, yes, take care of yourself. Now, are you going to apply it to yourself? No, but
I try my best. I do when I'm feeling like down and just not 100%. I try to like I said, I pick where my battle's going to be. So it's okay, I'm really just couldn't get out of the bed. I just wanted to stay there and scroll on YouTube the whole day. Okay, well, let's focus on narrating 3 stories today, or let's focus on just getting this done today. And going, okay, well, just let the rest go and tomorrow you'll pick that up. And then ordering something that you really want, like ice cream. Ice cream.
ooh,
Ooh, ice cream when you're not feeling 100%. Oh, it's the best. It just helps you make you feel better. It's like a cold blanket wrapping you, but it's not uncomfortable like a normal cold blanket would be. It just can't be a warm blanket. It's ice cream. That makes no sense.
hello, Katie. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hello, hello.
Welcome.
I've generally found like, say, like not pressuring yourself. So I go through periods of having massive energy, like the insane like ADHD rush. And the
Mm-hmm.
problem is my body physically can't keep up with it. So like
Mm-hmm.
it crashes hard. So I have to like slow down, slow, but my brain's like, let's do it all
Yep.
right
Yep.
now. We have got new story ideas. This is a new storyboard. It's like we also need to finish this. Like, no, we don't. This doesn't exist anymore. Hyper focus on this one random thing. Like
Yep.
this. No, we need to do these other. This is a
It's like,
writing
no, no,
commission.
no.
We get paid for this. We need to do this.
Yeah.
The due date's
Yeah.
comes like nah, doesn't exist anymore. Do this one thing.
Yeah, that's the problem when you can't get yourself to focus on the one thing you need. It's like, okay, it's great we have the energy, and it's great that I have that story idea, but I'm getting paid for this, so we need to do this.
It's where it's like the most disobedient cat ever. Like I just imagine like it's like no, knocks it off, like knocks all the things I need to do off the desk. Like we're doing this one specific thing. We're gonna hyper focus on it for hours and hours and hours. And if anyone comes in or disturbs you, yell at them.
Oh god, yep, no, I get that.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Poor Katie's first time at the stream, and it's like, oh no.
Welcome. We are talking about mental health. It's a very important thing.
Especially as a content creator, because there is a lot of pressure and things you don't necessarily expect when you first come into it.
No, I did not expect everything I was getting into, and I don't regret it, which is saying something. That's the important part to me, is not regretting what I'm doing. Welcome, Creepy Patch Kid.
Hey, Creepy Patch
Welcome.
Kid. Good to see you.
He's,
Welcome.
He's creepy. He's been patched together. He might be a kid. Who knows? See, this is why you need me on your stream more. I make weird jokes.
That
totally
is true.
missed them.
But like, look, to be fair, I may allegedly, apparently, cause chaos in your streams. So I suppose it is even.
You have tried to take over. I literally had to make a sign saying the BB stream over my own face. I don't have that anymore. I have lost that, but I could make it again if I had to.
I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Yeah, you and MCT friggin' totally took over my stream. Like, this is our stream now. Yeah, it's a BB stream. I'm like, BB stream. Like, I think for like a few more weeks, you guys came in. Like, this is our stream. Get off.
That doesn't sound like the BB. Yeah, good little BB.
Yes, you're so good that you took my stream over. Also, everyone that's watching the stream, remember to hit that like button.
Ooh, yes. Yes, please. Like this
I don't
stream.
I don't know if it updates on my end, but it should definitely update on yours.
I hope so. I'm not looking at that because I'll get distracted by the numbers, and I want to focus
fair.
on like enjoyment.
Fair.
Yeah.
The only reason I look at that stuff is just to make sure that nothing's happening wrong on my stream. It's just like a quick glance and then back to what I'm doing. I've had a few times where like, we're not getting enough information for the stream. It's like, what are you talking about? Everyone can hear me, right? Yeah, we're good? Okay.
Like,
okay.
guys,
YouTube's just having a moment.
YouTube's just being extra.
Yeah.
It's fun. Also on the 5th, is it?
Yes.
On the 5th of April, I will be going on 42's live stream, so you'll be able to catch me there.
Stream in terror. My husband comes up with the most amazing names for things. Me and him bounce ideas because I name myself 242 reads. It is not unique. The 242 part is, but I didn't even name myself.
Katie also struggles with migraines. Ooh, damn.
Yeah, they're
migraines.
And the worst part is they're not genetic. They've recently found out they're not actually genetic. They're just some kind of imbalance you get in your brain. So if even if your parents don't get migraines, you could, and if they get migraines, you might not. Like it's not passed down for whatever. They're not 100% sure why they happen though either. So
Hey, you trooper! Welcome to the stream. We're talking about some mental health stuff and creating content and 242. Everyone, this is 242. If you don't know 242.
Hello.
He's here to say how you. I don't.
How you do? Do you how?
That's your bad influence.
But yeah, no, I love researching things and finding out new things. I'm a wealth of random information. Some of it might be a little outdated too, though.
I mean, look, I love random facts. I have a feeling that like we're just gonna like just bounce random facts throughout the stream. It should just be Hangout with 242. Absolutely not random facts. With 242.
Random facts with 242. Yeah. I'm always constantly watching stuff on YouTube to learn out random things. Problem is, I always feel like I'm out of the know, but I don't keep up with the drama on YouTube. So some of the stuff I find, I'm like, oh, that YouTube creator's terrible. I will stop watching them.
Yeah, I don't really watch drama stuff. Like it's like drama channels or anything. Was like, that's not for me. No, thank
I've been watching the saga about one of them, but that's because it's been interesting to watch them self-implode. They did it 100% to themselves.
Oh damn.
I don't know if have you heard about what Illuminati did?
I've heard bits and pieces about it, but I'm just like,
So basically, she kicked the hornet's nest herself. She blamed Legal Eagle for stealing editing techniques that are completely common use for editors. And that kicked over the hornet's nest of people she has wronged in the past. And just
damn.
And now she's suing, and the court case that she's doing is absolute garbage. Like, it's not good. So it's been interesting just to watch her. Basically, she kicked a hornet's nest and did it herself. So, and yeah, her views are way down. She's lost a lot of subscribers. So it could not have happened to a allegedly a worse person. From everything that's come out about her recently. So it's been good. I think it was overdue. It was going to happen sooner or later. If you hurt enough people, it's going to come out one day or not. This is why not the only reason you should treat people well, but it is a good reason to treat people well. I truly believe you should treat people how you wish to be treated. Like, don't hurt people. Treat people with the most respect you can, but never let anyone walk over you either.
That
Because
is
people
true.
will, a lot of people will take it for weakness.
And especially in, you know, this community, but any community too, like, you know, if you aren't comfortable with something, you really should say so. And I've done it a couple of times, and I broke the hornet's nest in a good way, I feel. Because, you know, if you don't say no to things you're not comfortable with, people will try to, like, push it on you.
Exactly. Yeah, I do have a problem saying no to people. It's ingrained in me to always say yes, so
Mm.
I try to say no when I'm definitely not comfortable with something. So I've had to block a few people since starting this, but
Oh, damn.
also the other problem is people sometimes take my jokes as me not joking. I'm like, I was just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, I think you also need to find people in, you know, like, friends who basically get your sense of humor and, you know, don't take it negatively, or, you know, I just think you need to find someone you
People
vibe
that
with, basically.
understand you. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
You know,
In your
find your.
defense for you, you're Canadian.
Who said that?
Laura. Now listen here. Just because I'm Canadian, eh? Doesn't mean anything, eh? Don't make me go anonymous on you.
Sorry, that was funny.
I've had so many people who realize that I'm saying anonymous, and like when I ask for stories, and I'm like, you can go anonymous instead. I'm like, yeah, it's a Canadian joke. They're like, I freaking love it. I mean, you means you're too nice. Yes, Canadians like to be nice, but don't worry, we are backstabby. It's a problem with Canadians. They will be nice to your face and rude behind you. I try not to do that at all because I don't like two-faced people.
Mm.
But yes, that's the problem with Canadians. Canadians are ingrained. Do not have conflict. Do it behind the back. It's like, no, maybe you need to have conflict if you have beef with someone, because that's the only way you're gonna fix something. If you have a problem with someone, they need to know you have a problem with them so they can fix it.
That's true, yeah. Like, I have noticed that, like, in the community a bit, like, people will just, like, avoid each other rather than, say, dealing with any conflict that they have. Or they just won't talk it out.
Yeah.
And most things I
Yeah.
do feel that, you know, they might not be friends by the end of it, but I think once it, you know, it's talked through, they can, you know, reach, you know,
An understanding,
yeah,
at least.
yeah,
Or even a compromise, too, sometimes.
yeah.
Or just release the geese. I will release all the anger on the geese.
Oh no, not the geese.
Be gone, geese, and take out our rage.
So I was playing like a goose game on here, and it was absolute chaos. So like now Hong Kong, a stream reference. You weren't here for those dark days. Well, no, dark days. They're a lot of fun. It was basically my intrusive thoughts in a game.
Oh, jeez. The goose.
It's fine. Everything.
I'm Canadian. I don't know, I'm American. USA. USA. No. We are your hat. We keep you warm. We take all the snow so you may be warm in America. You guys took all the dangerous animals, I swear, in Australia.
No, it's not that bad. You guys have bears and things.
Yeah, we have bears and moose and geese. But truth be told, bears do not. So as long as you keep the prey animals out of the area, the predators don't come. So because there's no food, right? So it's you just have to make sure that you're keeping the prey out so you can keep the predators away. And you know what? Truth be told, I lived in a mountain and I have seen bears. You just didn't want to fight a grizzly. They are not nice.
Just a
But I don't.
I mean, be like, yeah, don't fight a grizzly. Every other bear is fine. So
No,
you're just
but
walking out
grizzlies-
and just like punching. a random bear that you find. I'm like,
bear, poof.
yo,
Brown bear, poof.
just not a grizzly. Don't punch a grizzly bear.
Grizzly? Oh no, I can't punch a grizzly. Brown bear though.
Like everything else, you're like, we're just gonna.
No, it's just grizzlies. Can attack randomly more than the other ones from what I remember.
Oh, I get.
But I don't live where grizzlies are anymore. So I've moved provinces and everything. So, but there was a really, so to show you how smart bears can be, they knew when it was garbage day and would come down to go into people's garbages.
Oh damn.
Problem is, you have to put them down once they start doing that because they won't stop. It's the only way to make people safe and also make the bear safe is to put them down, sadly. And it's always, you're always hearing about a grizzly having to be put down because it got too smart and started eating trash, literally. Yeah. Moose are scary. Like, moose scare me. Like, if you hit a moose, it's most likely going to kill you too. And it might walk away because of their antlers and how tall they are.
I want to ride a moose.
A lot of people joke about riding, like, Canadians ride moose. We do not.
Why not?
Because they're very hard to train.
Just everything you say, I'm just gonna imagine you actually know from experience. Like, they're very hard to train, and in your backyard.
There's just a moose in my backyard right now, just like, can I leave yet?
Like, well, Steve was very difficult to train. So it's like you just. Bill was the worst. Todd was just couldn't train Todd.
Todd would eat the fence. The fence is made out of plastic, and he was eating it. Fuck Todd, man.
Someone's listening to the stream and their name's Todd, and they've got like a tear running down their cheek.
You know what? Fuck you, Todd. Fuck you, Bill, and fuck you, Bob. All of you can just leave. Just get out of my backyard. Stop eating my fence, Todd.
I just imagine these guys with like the stereotypical like Canadian hats, just being like, I was like, oh, sorry, I had to go back to my house.
That would specifically be Newfoundlanders. They're the ones with those accents. But yeah, so do you know why we're able to domesticate horses but not zebras?
I don't know. I know
so
some people why do you say zebras rather than zebras? You're Canadian, you meant to
but I also grew up on American TV. Most TV in Canada is actually American.
Look what American TV's doing to Canadian youth.
Yes, zebras. Anyways, so you can take the lead horse and the rest of the herd will follow you. If you do that to a zebra or a zebra, whatever you want to pronounce it, they just keep going. They don't care.
They're like, well,
bye, Bob. See you later.
Like, well, that's not my
You have
problem.
a good one. And yeah, so most animals that we've domesticated, we can basically hack them in some way. So it's taking advantage of different things. It's either their family nature or their need. So zebras don't have that desire for the family, but horses do. So they have a very pack mentality. Same thing with dogs. They have a very pack mentality, which is why we were able to domesticate them so easily. And I believe cows are one of the oldest domesticated animals ever, to the point where they're not wild anymore. They can't survive on their own, from what I remember.
Cows are really so.
But they're one of the first domestic animals we've ever had. Dogs are the first, but we quickly. And cats just domesticated themselves. They decided.
Yeah, I'd say cats domesticated humans. Like,
yeah. No, they we have not done domestication on cats. That's why they act the way they do. You can train a cat. It's really hard, and they are very independent.
You need to get one that likes to play and likes being around you and loves food. and use
I have one
food
that
as
loves
a reward.
food. We do have one that loves food.
Mhm.
The problem is though she also likes to do whatever she wants to do. So no,
So
you're not supposed to be out there. No, you're not supposed to be up there either.
so my best friend trained her cat to shake. So the problem was that whenever like anyone had food, he would like run up to them and like shove his paw in their face, like shake, shake, give me food. It was so
Shake
cute.
so I can have food. Do it.
It's like go away. He's like shake, shake.
Shake for food. Shake it for food.
Oh.
But yeah, no, my that cat just she doesn't listen. She knows though. She knows because we say her name and she'll like stop what she's doing. Like I wasn't doing anything wrong. Like you were not supposed to scratch that. You're supposed to scratch your scratch post. Stop scratching the chair. I know I got it for $50, but I can't replace it for $50. So shove off. we found an arm. What's it? Not an armchair. Is it an armchair? Yeah, I think so. It's one of the ones where you can make the legs go out and your back go down. Those chairs.
Oh yeah.
And we had one that we bought full price for, and then we found it in a thrift store for $50 without the cord, but we already had the cord, so we're like, yeah, we'll buy it because it was the exact same model and make and everything.
Ooh, I love a bargain.
Oh, and right, it was $50. It was also on sale. We actually only paid $30 for it.
Even better.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was like, you're willing to pay $50. There's a outlay who taught cats to steal jewelry from for her and bring it back to her house. They legit cat burglars. Look it up. Oh wow.
You know that actually. You put it in my little notes.
Must read about the actual cat burglar story.
Congratulations, everyone! You also got some typing. ASMR. Fall asleep to the sound of me beating my keyboard.
Everyone wants to hear beating of the keyboard. It's so soothing. I don't know if I do it, if it's gonna do it. I don't know if you heard that.
You need to type with passion, with anger. Your keyboard must fear you.
How's that?
I could not hear anything.
Yeah, Discord didn't pick it up.
Game.
Derek's here.
Derek! Hello. Derek says, popping in to say, I just tried an Australian delicacy, fairy bread. Did not like it, lady. What do you mean you didn't like fairy bread? Why can't I say bread?
Bread is bread with butter.
Yep.
And what we call sprinkles, but I think you call them 1000s.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I do know some lingo, eh?
Yeah. That's
yeah. No.
Fairy bread is the stuff of legends, but Derek, I will find it in my heart to forgive you for not liking this Australian staple. You must try other Australian foods.
Do you like marmalade? Not marmalade.
Vegemite.
Vegemite. Why did I think marmalade?
That's I think that's the breed.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Apparently they taste similar.
Oh.
Cashew. What? Oh, hello, Dr. Torment. Hello.
Welcome, Dr. Torment.
Curtis.
Long time no see.
Curtis running slip. Lady wants the fairies to bleed. Maybe. Maybe not.
I mean, he easily drink after all.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Also, I've got a cup of coffee and like the mug is as big as my face.
I used to have one of those, but then I broke it by mistake. It fell. I was so sad. It said the great indoors. It was amazing. I love that cup. When I dropped it, I cried.
That mug.
Yeah. Well, wraps in pieces. Broke. I was so upset. I was like, no, I really like this. It was a cheap Walmart mug, but I loved it.
This, you'll find it again. It will be legendary.
It's all good. I will find another mug. A big mug.
you'll find it, and like there'll be like heroic music playing, and like a light will shine down from heaven, and the music will be up there going. And
no, it's for the Final Fantasy victory music. As I'm holding the cup up in my hand, and then I drop it and break it.
And then you're like, Rick, run!
I didn't buy it. I got paid for it. It was like that when I got here.
It's like we have footage of you breaking it. No, you don't. Absolutely not.
You saw nothing, eh? I'm Canadian. Don't worry about it. Start speaking French. Bonjour, comment ça va? No English. You speak some Spanish? Wait, hold on, it's English. Espanol.
What about VBs? Not the V.
You didn't answer if you like Vegemite.
No, you have to eat it right.
Yes, I've been told that there's a very specific way, and it's with butter, and you have to like put a very little bit. No, not Vegemite.
No, I don't. I'm not ready. The stream is not ready for my Vegemite perfect
recipe?
Consumption. Someday you will be ready. Someday you will be worthy of this, but not today. But so it's really an acquired taste. Like I don't really like it that much. Yeah, like I am. So
you're not the only Australian I've heard of that doesn't like it, though.
It's
all that much.
I think you really have to be like raised eating it to like it, and I wasn't.
Well, it bombed when it first came out too, by the way.
Oh, did it? No.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me.
It is a byproduct from the breweries. So they use the yeast from the brewery companies for beer to make the Vegemite. That's but it's great waste, so there's less waste, which makes great sense. But yeah, no, I watched a whole information about Vegemite and how it became a thing, and yeah, it didn't work out when it first came out either.
Damn. Okay.
And most of it does get sold in Australia, a little bit across the world, but most Australians apparently think it's just other Australians buying it.
That doesn't surprise me. Some people like it, and it is nice in a certain way, but like it's not like Nutella or something where you just like, ooh, I'm gonna spread this all over like the bread and like everything else.
I'm just gonna eat this right out of the jar.
Oh. So speaking of right out of the jar, so I was years ago I was in a long distance relationship, and basically you found out that like he was cheating on me or whatever. Or, anyway, so basically I got him like a jar of like Vegemite, and like I made him like, I'm like, yeah, like it tastes like chocolate if you took like a massive spoonful and eat it, and he did, and I'm like, ha, that's what you get. Broken up, but yeah.
That's it. This is my nose that we're broken up. See ya, bye. You get the whole jar of Vegemite all to yourself.
Look at his face. It was so funny.
Have a good one, Evil Outcast. Take care.
Bye. Thank you very much for coming. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Never tip your waitress. Waitress.
Dun, dun, dun.
I promise I can speak English.
It's fine.
I promise.
It
might be Canadian English, but
look, it's fine. Everything's fine. So long as it's fine. You know, it's all good.
Everything's fine. It's all good.
The waitress take an IOU? Wait, what?
Will the waitress take an IOU? Sure. Oh. As long as it's 10 Australian dollars.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I closed one thing down. So like I've got 2 monitors now, and I've got no idea how I managed before it. No idea at all.
Hey Wolf Flame. Welcome.
Hey Wolf Flames, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you. Hello, hello. Welcome.
Wolf Flame 13. Yeah. I had to do the math for the the Roman numbers.
Stole me a horse? Wait, what? What's happening?
Apparently, you steal your horse. Don't worry. Just don't do it in Texas.
No,
They can still hang you.
That what?
Yeah, in Texas, if you steal someone's horse, they can hang you.
Oh my god, I didn't know this. I'm gonna ask my friends in Texas.
Yeah, it's still on the books that if someone steals your horse back, because it was back when like your horse was your livelihood, they could hang you. It's still on the books.
I don't see them removing that one either.
No, it's gonna stay on the books. I'm off the hook.
You're maybe the hook is still there. I'm just letting you think you're off it, and then stuff and things will happen. All the stuff and things will happen.
Wait, is Richard also Canadian?
Yes.
Well, apparently we have 2 Canadians in your stream. Nice.
Excellent.
I saw the CA, I was like, wait a minute.
Dun, dun, dun. See,
hold on a second.
Yeah, I know it's coming, but it's still gonna scare me because every single time it does.
Yeah, I get that. I only recently figured out how to make it work, and now every time it does, I'm like, oh, right, I have that now.
What do you mean, Dr. Dorman? Oh god, the everything's fine. It said twice. Everyone brace for maximum chaos.
It's fine, it's okay. Everything's alright. Don't worry.
There it is. Super chat. And no one else can hear it but me too, so that makes it even interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't come through on this end.
Damn it. I need to work out how to fix that too. But thank you very much, Richard. Richard comes in with $6.99 in the Canadian dollars and says, here's to a good stream. I'm gonna heart it, and you can't see it, but I'm doing little love hearts with my fingers at the screen. Thank you so much. Wait, you can hear the kissing sound?
There, I'm doing the hearts for you.
Oh, thank you. No, but like, I thought... it's like, why couldn't people hear it? I'm so confused. Oh, damn.
I need to redo mine so they're personal. Mine's just the default right now.
I got mine. Like, I can link you to the person who...
Yes, that'd be a good idea.
They also did my emojis as well.
My emojis are just stuff I actually have. It's mine too. It's like avatars.
Just a really short version of your avatar.
Well, I mean, I've got 2. I've got 42. I've got 242. I've got Anonymous. I have stuff.
I'm just shamelessly...
I've never seen the Anonymous one.
Alright, so I'm just gonna shamelessly post my emojis. So if you become a channel member, you get to use these. Also, they're in use on my Discord server.
Means I can use them over here. I mean your Discord server.
I mean, that's true.
But I can't use them on here because I am just a mod. You know, you think your mods could at least use those?
Yeah, I would have thought that too. I'm like, oh. Or at least maybe even let your mods use, like, maybe one. But they're like, no. We are YouTube. We want your monies. We want everyone else's money.
Yeah, exactly. If you need some new stuff, I know people for you too. Lots of people now. Oh, nice, Laura. Thank you. Which Laura's actually Cat from what? Yes, Cat Lionheart. I remember now. I read and I was like, Laura is not actually Laura. Laura is Cat. Well, Laura sometimes is on it too, but I haven't been moist. It's been a while since I've seen Laura. She hasn't been doing my stream.
Oh, I get you. Wait, Coda says I live like 2 hours from the Canadian border. I don't think Canada would ever let me in though. That sounds very ominous. What? It's like,
well, okay. If you have a passport, they'll let you in. If you don't have a passport, no. Or a criminal record, especially DUIs. A lot of Americans don't realize that you can't come to Canada for 10 years after you get a DUI.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Because they're a lot more harsh on DUIs in Canada than they are in the States.
Oh,
So it's a bigger
okay.
crime here. Yeah. In the States, you can get away with it a lot more. In Canada, it is very quickly. You only get so many, and then your license is gone for life. I think it's uh, depending on situation, I think it's 3. But if you end up killing someone, there's a lot. It's a lot harsher. I mean, in the States, it's harsh if you do end up killing someone, but it is still harsher just being caught under the influence when you're driving in Canada.
Damn. I didn't know that. It's like, what other facts are you keeping from me,
Not a lot of them.
too?
I just make sure that they're appropriate. Some stuff I know is not appropriate.
You're having to filter your thoughts right now,
Yes,
just
I
to
do.
make sure.
Like you said, topics we don't talk about is politics and religion. So I try to keep those off the table. But I know lots of like random facts about that stuff too. So it's like, don't
Makes
push
sense.
it over there. Yeah. So
Makes
just make
sense.
sure I try to push that stuff, which is fair. Most people, like most streams, rules are no religion, no politics, because it just not a great topic, and that's how you get heated conversations and people leave so many times having ill will towards each other because they don't see things eye to eye, and it's like, well, we're allowed to have different opinions, but some people get really heated about certain things. So
I think people have to be in the mood for a certain thing, but I think when people come to say
a
like a horror,
narrator,
yeah, they just want to escape. They just
yeah,
want to talk and things. But if
they
someone
don't
goes,
want. If you go to a politic live stream or a religious live stream, yeah, you go there going, I wish you would really stop talking about politics or religion. You might have walked into the wrong thing then.
exactly.
At that point, it's that is your fault. You knew what you were getting into. But yeah, no, most people are expecting spooky, scary talking and spooky, scary thoughts, like
Indeed.
the nightmare I had.
Yeah, like the conversation's gone all over the place, but I had a feeling
Yeah, it has.
that tends to happen, when we're on the same stream. Just
Yes.
absolute chaos.
It helps that I have all these random facts too to help to steer things in random directions too. I have a wealth of information.
All the like close down my thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Don't break it.
ooh. Okay, so I think I touched on this, but may as well add a little bit more. Where would you like to see your channel in a couple of years?
Probably just bigger, gain more people. That's a hard one to say. Where I want it to be, because I don't even know where I want it tomorrow. Basically, I just kind of play everything by ear right now. I just want to keep doing it and having fun. That's the key thing.
Nice.
Oh.
Having fun doing YouTube? What the hell? No.
Yeah, I know.
I'm no, absolutely not. No fun allowed, only misery. It's like oh. But yeah, I think you kind of have to be. Oh no, I think you have to have good goals without being too yeah, hang on just a sec.
Hold on, we have to do some ASR. It's all good.
So we missed a little break, so we're gonna take that now. Sorry about it, guys, but we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, and we're back. Unfortunately has to leave us because of some real life issues, but feel free to say your farewells too.
I will do that. So, guys, thank you for having me so much on the stream. I put up videos every Sunday for long form. So one just came out today. So if you guys want to check me out, I also have a short channel as well that gets videos every single day, which I'm going to post that real quick for you. Oh no, that's this. Oop. Never mind. That's the live stream we're on.
Oh,
Hold on.
oh.
My bad. Sorry. I thought I forgot that I had copied it so I could put it onto Twitter for
It's all good.
this one. There we go. Thank you guys so much for having me. It was a lot of fun to chat with you all and try not to be too chaotic while I'm gone. I know how you are.
I am not chaotic. I am never chaotic. But
Whatever you say, Miss Demon.
Alright, 242. Have a good one. We're still gonna keep streaming, but thank you very much for coming on and spending some time with us.
Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, on the 5th, she's going to be on my stream on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on April the 5th. So I hope you guys see you guys there too.
Hell yeah. I'm excited. I will see you then. Or speak to you before then anyway.
Yes, of course. Take care.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
That was 242, everyone. If you haven't yet, check her out and subscribe. She is absolutely lovely. Sorry, just clicking some buttons. Alright, there we go. Hang on. We're still going to stream, so like if you guys have any questions or comments you would like to ask, feel free. Alright, hang on. I'm back. Fellow Canadians? Hell yeah. I approve of you guys showing each other love. Let's hang on, just getting some things ready. So Laura asks, if you were in a video game, what kind of game would you want to be in, lady? Ooh, I would love to be in something like Fallout. I think I do really good with a game like that. Sorry, I just got an email from like apparently I've got things on my BitChute and like weirdest. I'm sorry, I just checked it quickly and it was the weirdest comment. I'll show you guys off the screen. I would love to be in Fallout 4. I think that would be the ultimate dream, to do any voice acting for a Bethesda game. I've always wanted to actually make my own video game sometime, but that's a whole range of skills I need to learn and develop, and I don't know if I can do that. What do you mean, Tommy? So, just a little note. Let's see. Not next Monday, the 1st of April, but the... Wait. I keep having to remember that you guys are in... So it's the 7th, I believe. I'll be joined by, Tommy, Dr. Torment, so that should be a fun stream. Stay away from Bethesda, they are evil. Ooh. yeah, I don't know, just something, just anything. But I don't know if I'd want to be in a horror game because I don't think I'd be able to actually play it. Laura, in which way this time? Yeah, I'm kind of I'm just, I look back at that comment and it's so confusing. I don't know what it means. I'm so confused. Anyway, just a second. I'll show you afterwards, Laura. I'm like, what the hell? So anyway, so next week is it? Well, no, technically this week I do have a compilation coming out. It's science fiction stories that I've done. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Yeah, welcome back, EO. Welcome back. Yes, she had some real life issues that she had to go and deal with, so I guess you'll be listening to me for the next hour and a bit, I suppose. Uh, so feel free to ask me any questions. I apologize for this. I didn't make a contingency plan in case something happens, but that's okay. Wait, what? There's a new Mad Max movie? I didn't know about that. It has a female lead? Huh. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, you know, like I'll give it a watch and see how it is, but is it Furiosa? Is that her name? Let me know. Let me. I hope everything's okay too. I'll check on her after the stream ends to just make sure everything's okay and nothing happened. All that. It looks awesome. Ooh, I do like the character Furiosa though. So like, really like the character. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it a go. Um, at first I didn't like the Mad Max game that came out recently, but like I think in some ways that game is, you know, a bit of an underrated classic. You know? I really enjoyed it. The one I played, yes, the one you played, Laura. I think that was one of your first streams I tuned in on as well. Yeah. It got you developing your Aussie. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure what I thought of your Aussie accent at first. uh, Curtis says, I think they should not have even put Mad Max in the title though. People are too scared to let something be good on its own merit for the movie that it is. I think it would be cool if I mean, I haven't seen it, but if they just called it Furiosa and just had it be about her. I think that would have been really cool if they had have done that instead. Oh yeah, maybe like Mad Max and then like, you know, Furiosa or something. I think that could have been cool. Well, I mean, okay, Richard, when it comes to remakes though, people have it's hard to make a remake that people will like because one, modern audiences have changed. Like, you know, younger people have different ideas about what they think is, you know, cool and, you know, upbeat or like laid back or whatever, while say older generations have different ideals. So when you create something new, if it's exactly the same, it's like, well, what's the point? But at the same time, if you add something in that people don't like or they think clash, then people are just going to be not as interested in. Laura says, speaking of settings, does your post-apocalyptic setting have a name? For which story, Laura? Because I've been working on several of them at the same time. So, yeah. I think like once, because I've tried to separate a lot of the different universes, but some of them like just have ended up overlapping and stuff. Oh, Survival in the Waste. Oh, that's a different one. I've done so much work on Survival in the Waste, but I haven't actually managed to, you know, like complete it or get rolling with it. So yeah, it's kind of sad. If you, oh, okay. Full adventure. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to like do the same thing that I did this time, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. See where it takes me. I would love to turn it into a video game, Laura. It's just I'm so crunched with time as it is. I've got so many other projects I'm working on. I would really love to make a HARPER CODEX video game sometime. Maybe someday. Maybe someday, but it's another project I'm working on bringing back. I've got a lot of fear about bringing back old projects, particularly the ones that were, you know, successful. You know, now I feel I have to live up to that success. And if I don't get it, that's going to be pretty, you know, upsetting. So, there's that. Yep. Yep, so much stuff to do and so little time. It's a little frustrating, but that's how it goes. I wish, as I said, I've said this before, I wish I could clone myself and I'd have one that would write commissions, one that would write stuff for me, one that will like put videos together in like the video editors, audio editing stuff, and just everything else, and have a full team of me. But I don't think that would go well because I don't like being told what to do. so it's all that. Thank you, Laura. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you believing in me. I don't think it's possible to stay true to the original. I think maybe you could have similar themes and things, but I don't think it will ever be, you know, like the original. Curtis, all the clones would rebel and start their own projects. You know, I'm pretty sure that's what the problem would end up being. So I'll be here just there going like, ah, my goodness. So I have some Confessions of a Succubus lines have been sent out to my audio editor, so I'm very happy about that. But I need to finish Ghost of the Colosseum and sending out the lines, and then also Curse of the Blood-Soaked Throne as well. Yeah. Hello, Christine! Welcome to the stream, it's good to see you. Hello, hello. How have you been? Wait, what? Laura says, try making the rat, dog, boar, and horse hand signs and shouting, Hudjay no Bushin? What? I don't know what that means, Laura. Ugh. Doing good? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, I don't know if I've told everyone yet, but I've started, oh, Naruto reference. Ah, I getcha. Okay, that's why I wouldn't have got. I've started my diet again, and, going interesting, I said. I'm so happy I cut down on sugar before it, because otherwise this would have been really, really hard. Oh, I had more updates. So I have been pondering putting up like long. Do people like big compilations, or do they prefer, or do you guys prefer like say 30-minute videos instead? Because I have noticed that some people love the long compilations with the rain sounds and that sort of thing. A lot of people tend to be like, they just don't watch or engage with it that much, and I don't know whether the lack of comments is because people have it like on a playlist or something, and they just have it on in the background while not actually engaging with a compilation. Laura likes single story spec. Yeah, personally as a viewer, I prefer those too. I like, having an experience of like knowing exactly what I'm watching and all that. But what was I going? Oh yeah. But I was thinking about maybe doing a short story compilation. So sometimes I get certain stories that are say 3,000 words long. And those stories won't reach, I try to do a minimum of at least 30 minutes per story. So would you guys be interested in short story compilations? That way I can at least use the ones that get sent in. Oh, I get you, Laura. So you just get pressed for time to when you can pay attention. That makes sense, yeah. I appreciate that. A mixture, Laura. I'm trying to, cut out sugar, but also, well, not cut it out completely, but like greatly reduce my sugar intake. That's true, Laura. Compilations are good for people who want to put stuff in the background for driving and such, but where they can't use their hands but want to listen in. Yeah, that's true. Oh, the link. Okay, I get you. I get you. I thought I heard my sec. For a sec, I thought the aircon was dying. It's hot today, and the sun is like really bright and just like glaring in. Um. Boss hostage time. uh, You know, I haven't spoken to Warren in such a long time. I haven't had a late night stream since 2023. I keep meaning on doing one, but at nighttime I'm always tired. And I really want to have that energy for recording the next day or writing. Unfortunately, my energy levels spike at about midnight to, say, 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So it gets a little crazy sometimes. But that's okay. Oh no! I thought you forgot about it. Oh no! When are you driving us to the Walmart? Look, I'm not taking you guys to Walmart. You guys. I thought because Pizza Boy hasn't been here, you'd all forget about it. God damn. But yeah, no Pizza Boy. No Pizza Boy, no Walmart. If he was here, we'd be going to Walmart. No, it's not that bad. Not that bad. I can have the geese ready if you wish. Oh no. I mean, look, if you have the geese ready to go, I guess that's what we'll do. Hey, Trooper! Good to see you. Warren does the driving. Lady would be the guard. I don't know. Do I look like a guard to you, Laura? Oh, you're in the hotel. Oh my. So, about my content. Talked about what's coming up later. I think I've done. You just have to make sure no one leaves the bus. Easy job. Oh god, I remember. Oh, those poor passengers on the bus. They were like passengers. Oh, and the shameless plugging of my YouTube channel while he made them listen to my live stream. Oh, the poor passengers. Poor passengers. Oh, so you just stopped me from getting... I mean, that's true, Laura. That's true. You can be very... you can definitely throw down the hammer, so to speak. Oh. Oh. Oh, let's see. What else? I can't think of anything else to update you guys on. I'm looking forward to, so Fallout 4 is supposed to be getting a next generation update, but I don't know when that's actually going to be. Because, you know, Bethesda like to do that, but I can't really think of what games I'm really looking forward to. I'm trying to play all the ones that I have right now and catch up on that, but I don't see it happening. I hope they don't do an update. I hope they do go with like a new game, like altogether, like they did with Skyrim. I think that will be so much better and much more efficient. Because I'd rather like have to like grab like mods or even new mods rather than trying to like go back through and deal with the mod order. Ooh, the new mech warrior. I mean, yes, I have to buy new games. So I'm actually getting a little bit sore, guys. I'm so sorry. I wanted to go the full 3 hours, but I am a bit out of it. I'm so sorry. Does anyone have any questions or comments that they would like to ask me? I appreciate it. I'm sorry, guys. Not sure what I'm gonna be doing next stream, but yeah. Okay. I see what you're doing there, Laura. It's okay, Christine. It happens. Alright, guys. Stay safe, my little spooklings. And remember, I'll be watching you.